You won't believe what Wang just revealed, and you'd better hit that subscribe button now to stay in the loop for every twist in this story. From the moment he first spoke of Shen Yue, fans have been speculating, wondering, what is it that makes him fall deeper and deeper? And today, he spills it all. He speaks softly at first, as though he's cautious of each syllable. He doesn't rush. He lets the weight of what he's about to say settle in the air. The cameras fade in, his face calm but slightly vulnerable. I've always admired her strength, he begins, and lately, I found myself noticing more than ever before. He pauses, almost as if recalibrating what to share and what to hold back. The silence before his next words feels charged, electric. He tells of quiet moments that, to others, seem mundane, but which, for him, carry meaning. He remembers a night walk in the rain, the kind of rain that soaks you through but brings clarity instead of discomfort. He had been talking about a project and complaining about deadlines, about things going wrong. And she, Shen Yue, simply listened. She didn't interrupt, didn't offer a rehearsed comfort, didn't try to fix. She just let him speak. Afterwards, she handed him a towel and said, "Take your time." That simplicity struck him, that small gesture became one of the first markers of how deeply he was beginning to feel. He recalls a time she quietly cheered on his efforts, not from the spotlight, but from behind silence. There was a day when he was rehearsing late into the night, exhaustion weighed on his limbs. He felt like giving up. But she stayed, occasionally handing him a water bottle, offering a gentle smile, nodding with encouragement. He says she didn't have to say much, the look in her eyes said it all, and sometimes when words fail, eyes speak louder than voices. He describes her laughter. It isn't the loud, attention-grabbing laugh you see on screen. Rather, it's soft, genuine, warm. It bubbles from her in unexpected moments, a slip of a joke, a shared memory, a sight unseen by most eyes. And when she laughs, he says, he sees a side of her that matches an inner light he's always believed in but rarely seen so unreservedly. That laughter, he confesses, became a beacon pulling him in, making him want to discover more. Then he goes deeper, he tells of her passions. She paints. She reads. She dreams silently, secretly, in her mind. He saw her with a brush one evening, choosing colors with care, layering strokes quietly, until the canvas unfolded in front of him like a secret diary. He watched as she read by lamplight, pages turning softly, her face lost in chapters. And he realized, the world she carried within her was more vivid than any role she played on screen. That inner universe attracted him. It made him curious, made him want to belong to her thoughts. He began to treasure what she values, what she fears, what she dreams, not just the version of her that people. He let slip small details, the way her hair catches sunlight in the morning, how her fingers tremble when she's excited, how she has a habit of tucking stray strands behind her ear unconsciously. He speaks of the smell of her perfume, subtle, comforting, the echo of her voice in his ear when she says goodnight. All these fragments build a mosaic in his memory, and he says whenever he's apart from her, he carries that mosaic with him. He confesses that his friends have noticed changes. They tease him, saying he's softer now, more attentive. They laugh that he's become predictable in ways he never was before. And he doesn't deny it. He says they see what he sees, that his heart leans outward now, that his priorities have shifted. He used to chase roles, accolades, applause. Now he chases moments of laughter, shared silence, the simple joy of seeing her smile. He admits his fear of being vulnerable, fear of missteps, fear of losing what has begun. But he says he is more afraid of pretending, of hiding behind masks, of suppressing feelings. He wants authenticity. He wants to offer all of himself, flawed though he is. And he feels she is the rare person who sees him, not only as the persona, but as the man behind. He stops, and in the hush that follows, the weight of his words lingers. He leans forward and says, "I fell deeper when I realized I no longer wanted to just exist beside her. I wanted to grow toward her." He takes a breath and allows the statement to rest. He then closes by reflecting on dreams. He says he dreams of mornings waking side by side, of walking city streets hand in hand, of conversations that stretch into dawn. He dreams of supporting her in ways she doesn't ask, of celebrating hidden victories, of being the shield when darkness closes in. He dreams of building a life where small gestures become daily traditions, where laughter and patience outshine spectacle. He looks into the camera, into the audience, and says, "I don't know exactly where this leads, but I do know one thing. When you fall for someone, you don't always know how deep until you look back and realize you're already there." He lets that settle before whispering, "I'm already there." And as the recording ends, the narrator's voice surfaces again, echoing the sentiment, weaving a bridge between the confession and the audience. He surprised us with how openly he felt, how deeply he cared, how much his heart began to revolve around her presence. We, the witnesses, are drawn into a story that feels intimate, raw, a love quietly unfolding in plain sight. If you felt moved, if you want more insights, more moments like this, more confessions and revelations, remember, hit that subscribe button now, so you never miss a beat of their journey together.